Welcome everybody back to Before the Millions Trading Academy. Today we're going to be covering Match Trader. This is a phenomenal execution platform here. As you guys know, MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 is no longer an option for prop firms and funded accounts. And a lot of the brokers that we've used in the past, overseas brokers, they no longer are on MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. So there's a lot of different execution platforms that you have access to kind of just pick your favorite depending on if your prop firm or broker offers them, right, as execution platforms. So Match Trader is one of those. The options are, DX Trade, C Trader, Trade Locker, and Match Trader. I believe there's others out there too, but those are the main four. Match Trader here, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, top ranking in my opinion before I go into it. Maybe Trade Locker beats it by a little bit, but definitely is one of my favorites. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. Very simple platform to get used to. It will literally take you just a few minutes to pretty much just understand where all the buttons are, all the components are, and then you'll be off to races. So first, if you look here on the left-hand side of your screen in this area, what you're gonna see is the different options of I would say markets you have access to, right? So you have access depending on the broker or funded account you're trading what they offer. You have access to our commodities here in terms of gold, oil, all the different cryptos that we're able to trade with this prop firm. Also, all the different currency pairs you can trade. So all your options are here in terms of what you can pick. They also have a top movers section up here at the top. I don't really use that, so I just get that out of my way. But simply, that is what that section is for. So if I wanted to go ahead and look at, say, for example, GBP USD, Great British Pound to US dollar, I would go ahead and click it. And once you tap on it, you see the chart automatically change to that pair. Let's say I wanted to look at Euro USD again, right? I'll just go ahead and tap on Euro USD right there. Just go ahead and tap on it, and you can see my chart over here to the right-hand side automatically changes to that chart. So that's great. So on this watch list area to the left, you can do multiple things, right? This is where you would go ahead and execute your trades, things of that nature. So we're going to come back to that when we get to the section of entering trades, right? So over here to your right-hand side, once you select the pair you want to look at over here to your right-hand side, you're able to look at the chart of that pair. Now, they do have a couple time frames. So if you look over here to the top panel, you guys have all the different time frames, main time frames here that you can look at. If you want to look at the M15, you can go ahead and do so, and the chart will change to that time frame. To the right of that, you have the different charts you look at, which is just a bar or a line chart. They don't have many options. You don't really need much because most of your analysis will be on TradingView anyway, right? To the right of that, you can split your screen if you want to add multiple charts on the screen. And to the right of that, you have your, zoom out and zoom in button. This is how you'll make your, you'll zoom out or zoom in. And to the right of that, if you look over here to the bottom corner, this is what changed. If I turn it off, it will go away. If I bring it back, it comes back. And this is just the open, low, high, and close of the current candle. Whatever the current candle is just letting you know that information if you needed it. I don't. So I turn it off. And to the right of that, you have a pencil. This pencil is just where you go to get those tools. If you wanted to chart your screen up, you wanted to add your vertical line, your horizontal line, whatever you wanted to add your support and resistance, trend lines, everything, that's there at your disposal. I will say it is pretty smooth. It's very smooth to use this tool here. So I like it in terms of how smooth the chart is. To the right of that, this is where you can add whatever indicator you want to add. So say I wanted to add a moving average, I would just come over here, right, add moving average to my screen, and now it's there automatically. So that's very smooth, beautiful. To the right of that, you have settings option, right? You can take away your grid if you wanted to have a little, I don't know, cleaner, quieter chart. And then display positions, I have that on. Yours may be off. Put that on because when you're in a trade, it will show you your current trade, where your entry, your stop loss, and all that is on your chart. So make sure that is on for you. And then to the right of that, you have a skip will return to current button. So let's say I was looking at the past and I pressed that arrow, it will just bring me to current price. So that's pretty much what that top panel is. And if you look all the way to the right, you have just a full screen and non-full screen button right there for you. And at the top of your screen here, you guys will see your balance, what your current balance is, your equity. So if you're in trades, what your current equity is, your free funds. So if you're in a trade, You know, trades are going to use up a certain amount of your margin, which you'll see here, margin level. So you'll be able to understand how much free available capital you have at any given moment. So this is beautiful. It gives you all the information you need. Not too much. There's not excessive buttons, excessive things that we would never need. It's straight to the point, super smooth, right? And if we look at the bottom of our screen, this is where you will see if you have any open positions, it will all be right there for you to be able to look at it. Pending orders, if you have any buy stops or sell stops or sell limits, anything like that set, it will be right there for you to look at them. Finances, just giving you the finances of your account in terms of deposit, if you have any withdrawals, all that thing is right there for you. And closed positions, right? These are the closed positions I put, you know, just kind of playing around with the app, figuring out how everything works. But very, very smooth. You can change the amount of time you want to look at in terms of data, of your history and all that good stuff. So very, very smooth. Gives me everything I could possibly ask for. Nothing more, nothing less. So if I come back over here, let's go back over here to my watch list. And this is what you will be doing when you want to enter your trades. And I do want to say this. I am on my iPad as I'm showing you guys this. This thing looks the same on your phone. I mean, you know, things may be moved around a little differently, but it's pretty much the same on your phone, on your laptop. It is smooth. It is clean. Everything is up to par. So if I look over here on my watch list, let's go ahead and say I wanted to get into a trade. So those that are in my VIP chat, you guys already know you guys are going to get that signals coming to your phone on a daily basis. So let's say, for example, I sent a Euro USD signal, right? So what I would do, what you want to do is press Euro USD right here. So if I just tap on that, automatically you're going to see a buy and sell button. Now, I'm telling you right now, if you go ahead and just click it, if you tap it, it will automatically put you in a trade, right? So the volume here in the middle, this is your lot size, right? That's your lot size. So I can go ahead and tap that and edit my lot size to whatever I want it to be. But you can just go ahead and do it right there. And if I press buy, it will automatically put me in a trade. Now, I would honestly only recommend you do that if you need to do an instant execution and you already know what lot size you need and you're going to edit your stop loss and take profit later. That's when that is necessary, if you have to get in now. But other than that, I would advise, especially newer traders, when you come to Euro USD and you tap the pair you're looking at and this screen pops up, tap new order. You see new order right there. Go ahead and tap new order and it's going to bring you to this screen. Now this screen here, let me get this out the way. This screen here is where you need, where you would go ahead and put all the information you want to put in terms of your stop loss and take profit. Now, if I was to put my stop loss, let's just say hypothetically my stop loss in this case was 107 800. 1.07800, right? Now, it's letting me know, first and foremost, that's my stop loss. Now, if my volume here, my lot size is a 0.01, it's letting me know the value. That means if this is to go hit my stop loss, I'll lose $1.33. Now, notice what happens if I change my volume from a 0.01 to a 0.10. You notice how now if this hits my stop loss, my value is $13. Because when I change my lot size, this is letting me know exactly how much I'm risking on that trade. So that's beautiful. It's kind of allowing you to make sure you have that number right. Now, the important thing is you would have to know how to initially calculate your lot size, or at least have a ballpark. So when you come here and you put it in, it will let you know exactly to the dollar what you're risking. Now, I do want to say this. One beautiful thing about what you can do here with MaxTrader is if you tap this SL button, right, you can actually, well, if you tap and move it, you can drag your stop loss and go ahead and place it on the chart. So I don't have to put the number in if I know exactly on the chart where I want my stop loss to be. You can also edit your stop loss the same way. So if I wanted to put my stop loss to break even, I could just come to my chart, hold on the SL, right? Once I put my finger over it and move, it's gonna drag and go to wherever I need it to be, right? So that's how you do that. And of course, if you wanted to be in a sell, your stop loss will be above current market price. So when I put it above, notice how this went from buy to sell, because only thing that I could do right now if my stop loss is above market is sell, right? So it's pretty cool what it does for you. So you can go ahead and do that. If I wanted to get into a sell, my stop loss is there and my take profit, I just go ahead and hit this plus sign, add the take profit, and same thing, I can tap this and drag it, right, to put my take profit wherever I want it to be. And it's gonna let me know if my take profit is here, I would be making $16.02. My loss would be approximately $5.14, right? So that's the beautiful thing about what's going on here. Now, also what you could do, right? Let's say, for example, you know where your stop loss price is going to be. Let's say my stop loss price is right here at 1.0800, right? And I knew, okay, I want to be risking $100 on this trade. I can go to value and actually change this to minus 100. Oops. Oh no, you can't. Okay, cool. Good to know. That's something that you can actually do on on DX Trade and Trade Locker, but you can't do it here. Okay, cool. Good to know. So here you would actually have to just know your lot size, right? You have to know your lot size, put your lot size in there, or at least the ballpark, and then put your stop loss where it needs to be. Let me go ahead and re-edit my stop loss. Boom, put my stop loss where I want it to be, 1.0800, and then just edit my stop loss. My lot size to what I needed to be. So if I wanted to risk $100, I would have to do maybe a 1.5. Yep, exactly, a 1.5, right? So now I know exactly how much I'm risking. So once I do that, and let me go ahead and change this to a 0.01, all right, because this is my account, so don't want to do unnecessary risk on it. And I go ahead and press set, right? So now I'm successfully in the position. As you can see, my current P&L is negative 12 cents, just because of spread. And you can see over here my open positions, my trade, my Euro USD sell. It's all here. It has my volume. I'm in a sell. It has my open price, the current price, my stop loss, take profit, and everything I need to know in terms of commission, profit, and everything. Now, if I wanted to edit my stop loss or take profit in the midst of my trade being live, right? What you can actually do, go and X that out. What you can actually do is you just go ahead and you come here to this pencil, if you will, right here. You tap on that and it's going to highlight your stop loss, right? So I can change the number here, or I can go ahead and edit this stop loss button here. Keep in mind, do not change value. Do not do it by value. If you try to do, negative $10, it's going to move your stop loss based off what your lot size is. That in mind, right? And then you go ahead and you would, let me go ahead and change this back. Just do $1. So save it, and that's how you could do that. And if you wanted to move your stop loss to break even, you can simply just drag it. So everything is there for you. Same thing when it comes to your take profit. You can just tap that and move that around. So that is also there for you. So if you wanted to go ahead and close the trade manually, this X is there and it actually does it extremely quick. If I tap the X, it's done. So be careful. If you don't want to close your position, do not tap that X. Right, so let's say, for example, I wanted in a position where I did a 0.02 and I wanted to go ahead and close a partial of my position. What I would do, over here beside my X, you see there's a pencil. I would just go ahead and tap my pencil, and then I can close a 0.01, right? Because it's a 0.02 is my total lot size. So I can close half of my position, just hit save, and boom, automatically half of my position is closed. So everything you could possibly do in terms of, adding, closing partials, entering buy stops or sell stops. Well, let me go over that really quickly. Buy stops or sell stops, and that's the last thing that we need to cover. So if I come back over here, let's go and exit this trade out. If I come back over here to new order, boom, and I click pending order, just right beside market execution, you see pending order. And this is where I could just put in my price, whatever my price may be. And like I told you guys, when it comes to this, you can actually move your pending thing around too. You can take your stop loss, you can move your stop loss around, you can take your take profit, you can move it right around on the screen if you just tap that letter TP, SL, or pending. And that's how you would do it. You go ahead and place it. Of course, your lot size is over here to the left side, over here, and you're good to go, right? Super simple, super straight to the point. I love this. I love that we have this platform now as an option. So go ahead and win. This is smooth, and our execution should be right to the T now. This is available on your phone, on your laptop, on an iPad, on every device, iPhone or Android. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys gained knowledge from this. Make sure you go ahead and crush it. Subscribe, like, comment if you guys like this content, and trust and believe more and more is coming.